Alright, we're back, and I'm much more energized to play this game than I was before. Real nice when you, Riku, and Namine can laugh together again. That's not gonna happen. Kai, what? That's weird. I can't think of her name. Kai who? Okay, so we have Hollow Bastion, or 100 Acre Wood. Let's do Hollow Bastion. I really have like zero interest in playing 100 Acre Wood. We're going to we're gonna have to. Like, it's required, but I'm hearing voices. I wonder who it is. Shh, I think something's wrong. But Belle, I don't understand. I came here to rescue you. You can this time if you really want to. Okay. Not necessarily, but if you want to. I mean, that's not that big of a deal.
I did not ask you to come. And it doesn't matter anyway. I'm not going back with you, so you're wasting your time.
Belle! Do you know what you're saying? How can you stay here with that witch?
I have nothing more to say. Now leave, before she finds you.
Belle! Why? I'm not sure what's going on, but is everything okay? Don't feel bad. There must be a reason she said those things. Keep your sympathy. No one could ever care for a beast like me. I honestly don't remember what his voice sounds like. Well, poor guy. Sure wish there was something we could do for him. I'm not gonna get hung up on voice acting, especially in this game. Like, I'd love to perfect my voice acting at some point, but I also very much would like to finish this series. Okay. Just remember how to play. Whee! Oh, this is going to mess them up hard. Okay, that might be a bit of a condrummel. Well, it's okay. I guess we could just stick Donald on them. Never mind. Donald is functionally useless. I guess I could just attack them regularly. That's something I kind of forget about. Nope. This probably isn't going to work. Alright, whatever. Just regular attacks it is. Oh. Lethal Frame. We haven't tried this one out yet. Wow. It does some damage. Thanks, Goob. Real credit to team. Okay. So, yeah. Some of my moves aren't going to be as good as I thought, but that's fine. There we go. At least it's pretty easy. Black Room. Oh, right, we needed to... Well, we're just gonna keep doing this. I'm only gonna pump max HP when we need it. And if we're lucky, I won't need it at all. I don't know what that does. Oh, lowers a lift. Do we need a lift? I guess. Mainly just because that thing's kind of a jerk. Okay. We probably needed to do a roulette room at some point. We're gonna need some more cards. If we're lucky, we won't need too many, though. I hope. I don't know. We'll do farming at the last possible minute, if at all possible. Okay, while we're at it, where's the map? Well, keep progressing. Okay, you want a 2. Well, Sleeping Darkness. Yeah, I'm just gonna sprint to the end, and if it turns out that we need cards, then I'll use it when we get there. I mean, I guess I can... Oh, hi. I guess it's 1 point. We do get Moogle points this way. Nope. Come on. There we go. Might as well fight some of these people. Especially in the sleepy rooms. Because, I mean, they're ludicrously easy. Whee! There we go. Yeah, so I could waste some of my special moves, or like try and hit these guys with them, but whatever. We're just gonna do this. Oh, did stop actually do damage there? Unfortunately, lethal frame is just kind of slow. Does damage though. Still not as good as Sonic Blade though. Ooh, random Joker, exactly what we needed. Any other ones? We're just gonna hit these guys. Because yeah, we do need to collect as many as many cards as possible, please. Oh, good. Makes them recover. Right. Magic enemies, magic recovery. Makes sense. Well, it's okay. I've got a bunch of really high-end cards, so... High-end? High value. So it shouldn't matter too much. Oob. Oob. There we go. Strike raids. Think about it. I've tried strike raids in the past. I didn't find them particularly good. I was trying Fire Raid and some other things. Honestly, Sonic Blade is way more effective for what I'm trying to do. As far as, like, horrible stun locking of all enemies. Okay, we don't want to do the magic dudes. Let's see. Is this? There are the occasional bonus reward rooms, too. Oh, this one over here. We already have a key to rewards. But no, not this one yet. We should probably actually go to the treasure room before we go anywhere, though. 3+. I get a 5. Okay. Because, yeah, I think you learn at least one magic and 1 raid, maybe. Reflect Raid. Hurl the Keyblade and make it ricochet around to strike many enemies. Cloud plus some attack cards. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Better than the time stop one, maybe. Oh, add a deck. Because, yeah, these aren't as good as I was hoping they would be. Let's see, Cloud. He's expensive. But not that expensive. Yep, alright, got it. So that could be kind of fun. Or completely useless, who knows? What's the point of these, like, torches? Turn them off and not again, I guess. Up the fire? It's not like you can use them as a platform. Or maybe you can, just maybe somewhere else. Let's see. Sonic only works on ground with low-hanging enemies. No, you're right about that. Let's see. Heartless attack relentlessly. White mushrooms. I don't want to do meeting ground. That's the one I'd like to hold on to. Treasures guarded by Heartless? Yeah, let's go with this one. But yeah, I was trying, like, Fire Raid and stuff, and that barely even hits enemies to begin with, too. Whoa. Haven't seen one of these things before. I am not quick time eventing as well as I'd like to. That's okay. We have so many of these. Alright, so let's see if we can do the that it doesn't really feel like it bounced in the way that I wanted it to. Yeah. Unfortunately, those miss just as badly. As, like, those miss just as badly. I don't know, flying enemies are really hard to hit. I guess I haven't even needed a heal here. This is definitely my favorite combination I've seen so far. It's just fun to roll. There we go. Like, the cloud ones don't seem half bad. But you still have to hit with them. And they don't seem like they really reflect between enemies either. They just kinda do. I got him? Yeah. We good. I forgot how to actually attack for a second there. I was, like, mashing the square button. I played too many other games lately where, like, X is the attack, or X, where, X on the PS4 controller is, like, the dodge roll or something. Throwing me off like crazy. Hello. Looks like you missed all of Dark Souls. Yep. Unfortunately, Dark Souls is under a very, very specific time block. The rest of my co-op series, well, no, the rest of my series are always just kind of more freeform, which is kind of nice, but Dark Souls is specific. Someday Bird will be up for like a 4-hour stream. No idea when that's gonna be. Get him, goobs. I almost got him. Oh no, there it goes. Yeah. I don't have to reload cards. Perfect. And we want to take this down, yeah? No. Damn it. Bring it down. There we go. Actually, if you were interested in Dark Souls, I'd highly recommend checking out the Death's Gambit game that I was playing right before Divine Rose. Right before Dark Souls. I guess at the beginning of the day. That game was really good. I was having a lot of fun with it. Unfortunately, it's also really hard, so it's just kind of like, alright, it's goofy Dark Souls time. So much easier. Did I level up again? I did. Dang. We're leveling quick. I don't know what maximum level I should be aiming for in this. I kinda... I kind of feel like... Well, I mean, I guess I could just beat it at any point. I bet we're gonna hit, like, 40, 45. Before we finish this up. Goofy Smash? Yeah, Goofy Smash. I was having... I don't know. I really like Souls-likes. I like how Cloud feels the need to tousle his hair after doing his special move. It's a strange world where Dark Souls is the easier game. Well, part of it is we're doing Dark Souls multiplayer, so, like, it should surprise no one that we are, it should surprise no one that, that Dark Souls is the easier game. I don't know. Like, co-op Dark Souls is ludicrously easy as long as it works smoothly. The main problem is just like...
Who are you? Were you kidnapped too?
Not exactly. It's a long story. Wait. So you've been kidnapped? You don't want to be here?
Yes. No. I really don't want to be here. That witch forced me to come here. I have no one to talk to. Books are all I have to ease my loneliness. And then there's him. Oh, I've missed him so.
You mean the Beast? Then why were you so mean to him before? Yeah, you really hurt his feelings.
You don't understand. I can't let him see how I really feel. Ah, obliteration spot.
Why
Sorry.
not?
It's just that...
Huh.
Oh no, she's coming. Hide, quickly. There's no time to explain. Quick, hide.
Oh, hello. To what do I owe this visit? He was here, yes? He risked his life to come and save you. Why do you reject him? I won't ask for his help. Oh, and why is that? You know very well why. I'm not going to fall into your trap. Then I have no choice but to make you beg for his help. No, she got away. What should we do? Help her, of course. What else? One thing I do like about this game, if you really want to just push the story, you can push the story way faster than any other Kingdom Hearts game. By like a massive margin. Like if you've got the motivation and setup for it, and you're like well equipped, you can just charge through it in no time flat. Most of the other Kingdom Hearts games are kind of slow. Like obviously there's speedruns and whatnot, and I'm sure proper motivation does kind of affect it. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, are we raffle stomping more bosses? Ideally, yeah. At least that's the goal for today. What's up, Shell? It's fine. Did you lose? Okay. I'll play with you later. And I won't ask you to do any more voice acting. Just keep playing. Let's see. No, we actually want to go through this, don't we? We want to go through the door I haven't opened yet. Let's see. It does help that I found the cheesiest deck ever. Yup. It is a really powerful deck. Like, the weird part is, now that I've done this and gotten here, I actually find myself kind of wishing, for similar mechanics in, wishing for similar mechanics in the other, Fire Emblem games so I could crush them just as hard. Like, there's nothing like a game that you can just beat into the dirt with a well-crafted scum. And, like, I don't know, for me that's, like, kind of important when playing a game. Because, like, yeah, I enjoy a challenge, but I enjoy coming up with, like, the perfect response to challenge. Like, what are other examples? I mean, pretty much any time I come up with a particularly scummy combo in, Wait, did I say Fire Emblem? I don't know, I just enjoy coming up with really... Yeah, I just randomly said Fire Emblem. I don't know why I said Fire Emblem. I mean, Fire Emblem does kind of go in the same category. I do enjoy coming up with really, really cheesy things. No, sorry. Brains in other places. Sometimes I'm gonna combo JRPGs together. Even if they're completely different. So Fire Emblem, I think, is one of the first games I ever discovered cheese tactics in a game. I don't remember how many of you guys have, or I don't know how many of you guys have ever played any of the Fire Emblem games, but my favorite was always forming just like a impenetrable box of like an impenetrable box of high defense or high resistance dudes, depending on what's necessary. You just can't hit those guys, can you? But so I always enjoyed playing, you know, playing and making, like, just the tankiest dudes and sending them out on, like, effectively suicide missions. And it wasn't really even scum, it was just, like, well-managed, RPG elements. It was just so satisfying to have, like, effectively, some dude in, like, really heavy armor, just blocking a staircase for the entirety of a mission. It's like, you know, we can't hold on like this, and it's just, like, this one guy just absolutely crushing it. And I was just like, no, I think we very much can just hold on like this. Like, I think we're going to be just okay. Oh, spring. Let's see, which did I find the cheese in? I mean, technically it works in all of them, but it was most notable for me in the first one in the Game Boy Advance. It was the one before Sacred Stones, I believe it was. I think. The Sacred Stones was the one with the siblings. And this was the one that I liked was the one with Lynn and Elwood and Hector and stuff. Which is a shame because those are the ones most people don't remember. Or even care about. When the army of OP mages come in. I almost never really had issues with mages. But I did use mages not infrequently. I was a big fan of sniper type characters too. You know, somebody with like an unreasonably long range. Okay, 4+. Well, we could do Looming Darkness. I don't really want to do Looming Darkness. We could do White Room, just burn one of these guys. I don't know if that one's any good. No, I don't want to do any more bounties. I guess we could do a Moogle Room. I haven't been into a Moogle Room for a while. Alright, let's see. I think this is the right... Please tell me this is the right direction. I don't want to go through a maze. I just want to beat this. Oh yeah, we're going the right way. It's 5+. Let's see. So do we want... Black Room? I mean, I truly don't care about, like, any of these things immediately. I could probably do the truffles, but they just don't seem like they're worth it. Which begs the question of why I'm doing this.
This is it.
Okay, there we go. In retrospect, the black mushrooms are not actually particularly tough. They're not worth much either, though. Just don't try and divide by 0, you'll destroy everything. Aww. I don't know. I don't know what happens. This is... Oh. This is the... Oh, did we go the wrong way? We might have gone the wrong way. Anything equal to 2. And this. This isn't the right way. We found something else. Found your stuff last Friday and been going through your YouTube nonstop since. That's gonna take you a while. I have so much. So much. But that's probably a good thing. I don't know. Infinite semi-endless entertainment is probably kind of fun. When I first started YouTube, there weren't a whole lot of playthroughs of many things, so I was still like just kind of Mushu. I didn't know Mushu was in this game. Oh, you know what? He was in the previous one though, wasn't he? But like I specifically when I first started, I guess when I first started doing YouTube, there were still some. But no, when I first started watching Let's Plays on YouTube, it was like 2009, I think? No, it was summer of 2010, now that I'm thinking about it. Where's the... Oh, yeah, we went the exact opposite direction. I went for the reward area. Oh, okay, so the Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem that I played was called the Blazing Blade. Makes sense? Okay, but, brains catching up. But so I would watch Chipchism and General Ironicus, and they only had a handful of series out at that point. And so... Oh, that's just saying there's a Moogle right there. Got it. But, they only had, like, so many series going on at a time, and I was just like, no, I actually, like... I actually wanna watch more, and they don't have any. I've been, like, patiently waiting for a Metal Gear Solid 5 series from them. I actually haven't been able to watch it. I've been busy. This is what happens. I don't know. Now that I'm a Let's Player, I don't watch Let's Plays. I'd say it sounds weird, but it probably shouldn't. I mean, how many bakers eat other people's bread? Actually, probably a decent amount. I can imagine after you're done baking, you probably don't want to... After you're done baking for the day, you might not actually want to, like, sit down and bake some more bread at home. Let's see, Metal Gear Solid 5 series from whom? Chipchism and General Ironicus. It's weird to tout somebody else's channel, but they're the only people I'll ever, like, consistently advertise. There's a couple of other ones, but most of the other channels that I will ever advertise have nothing to do with Let's Plays and just have really interesting content. I'd have to look up the woman, but there's a lady that does videos titled Parasocial Relationships. Her stuff is really good. Unfortunately, I only watch those videos because otherwise, for the most part, she's just doing movie reviews, and I don't care about those as much. Let's see. But, let's see. But yeah, for the most part, I just don't tout other channels. I'll speak about other YouTubers, but I won't be like, go watch their stuff. There you are. That kind of worked. Can I come back down so I can hit you? Okay, this ain't gonna work. Will you give me a thunder? There we go. Kinda. Unfortunately, I don't have any, how many car salesmen buy other cars? Yeah, probably not. But then again, that's not something that you do every day. With car sales, at the very least, like, you buy a car, and then you're kind of done with it for a while. Unless you're crazy. I've known people who buy a car every couple of years. Like, straight up, like, it's not even used cars. They're not trying to cycle junkers. They're literally just like, I don't like my car. I'm going to trade it in for a, I'm going to trade in my car for another car. And it's like they're losing out on like $10,000 a year because of this. And that always just boggles my mind just a little bit. It's just like, why? You're not rich. You live in a small apartment. Why would you do this? Your cars aren't even like, you're not even getting the like really fancy ones or anything like that. Like, I'd understand it if it was like necessary for your job or you have to like show off what your car looks like. But no, they were just switching it out for like the latest Toyota Camry. That was it. Like, straight up not fancy. And they just squandered most of their money on cars? I don't know why. I truly don't. And, like, it still boggles my mind. Like, sometimes I'll think about them and just be like, you could have maybe, like, had a house and stuff, but no? I don't know. I don't understand why people change for the new things, cars, phones, etc. It's especially poignant for me, to some degree, because I grew up in a household that, like, never ever bought new anything. Like, I wouldn't exactly say that it's repressed memories, but every once in a while, I'll just kind of dredge up an old memory of, like, something that happened in my childhood, and it's always kind of I wouldn't exactly say a surprise, but, you know, I kind of remember something that my parents used to do that was just inherently questionable. Like, for example, my parents' umbrellas, I believe, are older than me. And they're not in mint condition. They're, in fact, in pretty bad condition from what I remember. But they still have them. And probably will keep them for a while. All of their umbrellas are broken and they've never replaced them with new ones. Usually what they do is they actually just go until either they don't have an umbrella on hand and need one badly, or you know, they just full out break. Like, one of the umbrellas wouldn't collapse down ever. And they're like, well, oh well, it's fine, just open it up. And it's like, I guess that works. Until the handle busted off the bottom. At which point my mother's like, well, it's fine. You know, it's not that big of a deal. I'll use the umbrella. So she carried around an umbrella without a handle for, like, at least a couple months before she figured out how to get the handle back on. Like, I don't know, the concept of buying new is something that I think my parents would actually kind of go after me about this sort of thing. You know, they'd make fun of me for it, in a way. Because I, unlike them, always kind of wanted new things. So I'd very frequently be like, yeah, you know, can I have a new toy? Can I have a new game? Can I have a new. Rampant consumerism is definitely one of my weaknesses. I've been trying to keep a dampener on it, and honestly, it's a lot easier now that I just own whatever I want. When you can buy whatever you want, you don't really want much. Being an adult is weird. Mainly, I just don't have the free time to experience everything. I have trouble enough getting through all the stuff that I currently own. I don't really want new things. Now I start to resent the new stuff. But yeah, so when I see people that are like, you know, getting a new car, getting a new phone, and they got a new phone like a year ago, I'm like, I got a new phone because my old phone was, like, partially functional. And, like, that seemed fine by me. And it blows my mind when, yeah, people are getting new phones, new cars, new clothes. I'm still wearing underwear that I had in, like, high school. This might sound kind of weird, but it's my, like, okay, Wander, get off your ass and do laundry, because the only pair of underwear left is the, like, ratty pair of underwear that you really should throw away by this point, but haven't yet. And so whenever that comes up, I can see there's always 2 pairs of underwear left. There's the garbage pair of underwear. And there's the, you know, the last good pair of underwear. And I'm like, I don't want to have to wear the garbage pair of underwear. So I needed to do laundry today. And so I barely ever wear that underwear for good reason. It's a door. I guess it's up here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. I guess I was standing next to it the entire time. Okay. Equal to 9. We can just do a moment's reprieve. What are you waiting for? Call to him. No, I won't let you hurt him. Then I shall make you scream. The fool will come running in the moment he hears your cries. Enough! The beast isn't the only one you have to deal with. Begone, boy, you have no business here. Unless, of course, you wish to join in the screaming. Wow, that is a low poly cloak. This is perfect. When that brute hears your shrieks of terror, he'll come right to me. Don't trouble yourself. You're here. No, you mustn't. I told you to leave this place. Leave me alone. I never want to see your face again. Belle. What an awful thing to say. All right, if that's how you feel, I understand. My hideousness is punishment for being selfish and unable to love. I was made into a monster, loved by no one, and I only became more selfish. That is, until I met you, Belle. You're the only person who has accepted me. Little by little, you warmed my cold, selfish heart. The memories of our days together are my most precious. I won't cast them aside. So I'm sorry, but I can't leave you here, even if you hate me for it. Consider it my final selfish act. Oh, beast. Well, well. I never dreamed such ugliness could hide such a beautiful heart. This calls for a change of plan. Beast, I shall claim your heart instead of Belle's. She just immediately, like, starts handing him pin-ups and stuff. No, please. Well, so much for that change of plan. Belle's heart it is, after all. It seems her cold words spoke little of her true feelings. She loves you, Beast. I can feel it shining in her heart. You fiend! Release Belle's heart at once. Where are you? She went that way. That's where the shadows fled. What are you doing here? No time to talk. We gotta go after them right away. You'd help me? You bet. After what you just said, we gotta help you. Let's go get Belle's heart back. Right. Key to truth.